Hi friends, welcome to Andy Bricks and a very special and exciting review. We have NASA Space Shuttle Discovery 18 plus set 10283. This comes with 2,354 pieces. Mine sadly came with 2,353 pieces, but we'll talk about that later. And I really was, how do I review this? Do I start with just the shuttle and take that out, or, you know, because I'm just not that great at editing, so I was a little bit nervous about going into this one. Same nerves as the stickers I had, but gosh, did I crack that. We'll talk about that later. These black boxes, man, you can't touch them because they leave fingerprints everywhere. And you've got to get your little rag out, and it looks like more than a fingerprint there. Oh, that's the shadow. Good grief, it's the shadow of the shuttle. But yes, I've got fingerprints. I used to have some material white gloves. I don't know where I got them from, but they were perfect for just handling Lego boxes. And yeah, they slowly, lost them. It's just how it is. But yeah, we got some pictures there at the bottom. Let me just try my zoom. Don't let me forget. So we've got, I think, the real thing, of course, the model, and a real one at the end there, all in flames. At the bottom, not anywhere else. But what a beautiful, just amazing. Compared to the last time we got something shuttle-y, was when it was decommissioned. Now I'll do this sideways. You guys have seen this one, but was that, and oh, it's, you know, like 2 plates thick on the wings. The wheels was showing. Set number that there if you want to go and find it. I haven't opened this one, but I did to see if the stickers were okay, but that was before I realised a set like that actually in 2010. I don't know how long it had been going on for. 2011, came in a plastic bag with a cardboard backed and the stickers and instructions inside that. And totally different to how they do it today. But you guys will know what I mean. Now, come with some stickers. Sadly, the white of the sticker sheet, just these ones here go on the shuttle. It's whiter than the actual brick, so it sticks out a bit. And there we have our, took me, I made a video, I don't know, it could be a month ago now, of, I was stuck on this. How do I do those stickers? And you get this little piece here that is just plastic foiling for the, you know, these things. What do they call them? Solar panels. Solar panels on the Hubble. Fantastic instruction book as always when you buying, you know, a more expensive set. But all their books are actually good, you know. Most of them come bound like this, unless it's a smaller one that's just stapled. But yeah, the quality of manuals has gone up considerably. Now there was one thing I wanted to show you guys was, even under that there, the green, somebody had said about, you know, why put that green in there. And I'd done engineering for a while, making hay mowers, and we used to use an etch primer, which was a little bit lighter than that colour, but I wondered if that's what we were looking at in there, some sort of primer, edge primering. But yeah, just fantastic, fantastic. There is some stuff in here that, you know, tells you a little bit of the history, but I advise you to go and have a look at somebody else's more professional video for that. Now, after I made the video about I'm stuck on the stickers and terrified to pull them because I just shook like crazy, I actually I left a link in that video because I'd put into the YouTube how to apply Lego stickers, and there was only one chap that really had some good advice, and he had received it from somewhere else, but his name was Medio Christ. So I'm not sure what that is, but look up this chap. He's got a YouTube channel, or just put in how to apply stickers, and he's doing the ATST from The Mandalorian, and he does it a little bit different. I wasn't quite prepared to do what he did, but I applaud him for what he's doing because it looks really good. But what he was doing is around these stickers, there's, you know, between there, it's not even going to pick up, I don't think. There's a black line that runs down the middle. He's cutting the whole sticker out, so he's cutting more than just the bit that you peel off. He's getting the edge as well. And with a lot of here, all that stuff, I think I've talked about it before, but all that stuff around the edge, you know, he cuts around the black line and gets that little bit extra, which fits on the brick, you know. I don't know why they don't cut them that size. I guess there's a margin to, you know, either way. If they're a little bit smaller, that's what that will be about. Anyhow, I saw what he was doing. Wasn't quite prepared to cut them out, but I just built the Minions bike, you know, a rocket push bike, and because I normally like to put, I'm a freak, and I like to put that back in the instruction manual. I don't know why, but I might be stopping that because this bit on the back, you know, this shiny stuff, is how I achieved it. So I used the Minion bit. Here's the other half of it, and what I did was I peeled a sticker off of here and I put it on here just so that it was just overhanging. Now if you go and watch that Medio guy, or how to apply stickers to bricks, some people were using a soap detergent, a very tiny amount. Down Under Bricks shows you what he does. He's the detergent, a drop of detergent and water guy. This other chap was using like window clean, from what I could gather, and he'd spray a little bit on the brick, just a small amount. I don't know how he was getting such a small amount on there. Maybe he was wiping a bit off, but that gives you a few seconds to turn the sticker, put it where you want, and then you can press it down. But this was great. I could line it up without the sticker touching from this piece here at the top, that little fold over, and I had it just like that, so it wouldn't stick to the brick no matter how much I pushed down on it. And the tip was hanging over, and as soon as it was square, I just, you know, hit it. And then I would hold the sticker there, and I pelt that out and grab it didn't quite go as good as I thought, but I was able to grab the sticker and lay it down perfectly. I have a couple that I'll show you. We're a little bit of a botch, but yes, that's what I recommend. This is going out, sorry, this is for Felipe at Felipe's reviews, because he was just telling me how much, you know, he's a shaker as well. You just get nervous putting these stickers on, you know, especially, you know, $320. I just was like, I don't want to stuff $320 up by, you know, wrecking those stickers. So yeah, now that probably took forever, and I'm really sorry, but I had to get that out there. So someone asked me what hang on a sec, I need a light. I had it away because it reflects off the box badly. Excuse me for 1 second. I wish I could just, you know, do some editing, but I'm so useless at it. Last, you know, I just, yeah, let's not go there. It's just not worth it. So, here's our Hubble piece. And someone asked me what AESA is. And I didn't know, but I had a look online, and it's European Space Agency. So, I'm not sure what the extra E is. I think it might be their logo. It could be. I just thought of that. Yeah, good one, Andy. So, excuse the cat hairs if you see them. So let's have a look at this quickly. The hub. Now this is just a fantastic little build. Let me move the glory out of the way quickly. And yeah, this is just fantastic. So the stand is just perfect. You just lift it off. It's just on those. You guys have probably seen reviews already, so you know all about it. But there's our camera lens in there. Some sort of sprayed on. It's called drum lacquer. Now I don't know what that means. I should look it up actually. So here's our plastic solar foils. I absolutely struggled to align these in a flat way. They just don't do it. They twist all over the place because they're made out of a few bricks, and it's almost like the solar. There you can see there the solar panels. If you don't line it up right, the solar, it's a little bit too large, and causes it to bow a bit. But yeah, just fantastic. Got a printed brick under there, which you don't actually see, and a lovely little build at the back, which, you know, you don't see either if you're displaying it, you know, in such a way that it's forward. And I guess these little black things are what they, you know, drive it around, you know, pick up information for driving and firing the camera, possibly. Now, I thought this was an American thing, the Hubble, but European, I don't know what European Space Agency is, but it doesn't sound American. So yeah, I was a little bit surprised at that, actually. I just looked it up before I'd done this, so yeah, shock horror. Now we'll bring that back in later to chuck it in the shuttle. Here's our shuttle sticker. I was so proud of that one. I did this one first before I'd even looked up how to do stickers, and yeah, I was lucky I nailed it. I've done one other for the you know, Vader's Star Destroyer, which I fluked as well, but a couple of days later I did notice that I had that little, see it there? Looks like there's just a little bit of dirt underneath. I'm not sure what it is. I don't want to rub my nail over it. And the centre of the plate has a dimple, and that shows up as well, sadly. I'm not sure how you could get around that. maybe if as you laid it down, you know, push your finger in there and try and expel the air. But yeah, if you want to hit pause at any time, you know, to read this stuff. You know, you guys know how a computer works better than I do, probably. Oh, we've lost a brick. We've lost a brick. I think it's come off the stand. Maybe I can't see where... Oh, up the front there. Let's just take this off. What's that camera look like? I need another monitor so I can see what's actually going on. I've talked about this before. I wonder if I could find something cheap. Not that I'd know how to. Now this is so cool. I'm going to have to get the landing gear down to show you the stand. And it all is activated by this back flap here, which I think may be an air brake for landing. Possibly. I should have looked at that. Cat hairs, sorry. But yes, you just push forward, I believe, on this. And this is so sturdy, you know. You could whiz this around all day. And, you know, if you had parents rich enough to afford a toy like this. So you just push forward on that. And they just drop down. Absolutely splendid. So here's how, these are some of the best little stands I've made to display anything. There's just, you know, as it falls to pieces, just the best. See if I can figure this out without an instruction. And I really love the yellow and blue. I don't know if that's just so you can see it. But it works. It does. It really works. Now I've had that brick fall off a couple of times. It just doesn't quite lock on there properly. Or maybe it's me. Because, you know, only the best is good enough with Lego, so shouldn't do things like that. With a statement like that, they shouldn't be doing some things that they do. So yes, there we go. And I'm talking about prints. Even this, you know, why couldn't they make the colour of the sticker the same colour as the brick? You know, look how white that is compared to the rest of it. And then you've got some variation of colours within the white, which totally suck. You know, if it's, you know, if a batch turns over, or I'm not sure, they just fill these hoppers with beads, so, you know, they're not all the same, I'm sure. But yeah, that's something for them, and their quality control system. Oh, here's another one, the printing. So the white on the cockpit should be the white of the brick. All they had to do was stick another white over the top of that white, or maybe underlay the white with something else. I don't know. Just, you know, when you're spending the money you do on this stuff, you wish that it was as good as it used to be, because there was a time when Lego did get it right, and it's sad. But yes, let's have a look at this beautifulness that is a mirrored bay. So I had this sticker here, you can see is a little bit too far forward than the other ones, and it just crashed into the top of the just ever so slightly. It's a little bit rippled up there, I'm not too worried. And another one I thought I could see that was slightly crooked, but yeah, so just a quick for just in case you didn't understand what I was talking about for half an hour at the start of the video. Let's go over it again. This is just for Felipe. So let's say I had the big brick, the big sticker. So I pelted off the sheet. I stuck it on there as square as I could, and I just, you know, the whole sticker sat there. This wasn't there. I had each of these individually in my hand. You know, there's 4 across there. So I had one in my hand, and I just had the sticker on there, and just went like that, and hit the top of it when it was square, and then held that there, and fiddled around. I probably should have had some tweezers or something, but and pelted away, and just caught it as it came off the sticker. You won't have to do this with anything else, because this is the only time I've ever seen a sticker being applied to I think that's a concave surface, which, you know, Lego really should have done for us. This was, you know, a nightmare for me, and I can't figure how many other people would be in the same boat, you know. I'm sure I'm not the only person on the planet that has issues with Lego stickers. These little things drop off quite frequently. Let's have a look at it while we're here. So there's a few of these around. It's a camera. It's built with that, you know, superhero jump piece that was then cast for the beekeeper. So apparently that's painted there as well. I thoroughly recommend you go and watch Jang Brick's review of this. He really knows what he's talking about. So that out of the way, in the cockpit, that piece at the bottom, where are we, that runs down there, that's the actuator for the landing gear. Now, I didn't know this until I built it and watched a review, but the landing gear only deploys down. It doesn't, is the word deploy up? I'm not sure. Now, I did remove that white stud at the front to try and give it some turning, you know. I don't know if they steer this around like they do aeroplanes, but there is no movement at all. Well, very little in that front wheel, but it actually needs that little white stud to keep the wheel aligned between these two bricks here, because if it's not there, you can get it away, probably on release, so you can get it, let's just do that again on camera, so you could get it away into there, but it wouldn't come back out. The wheel would just jiggle either side, and it would prevent it from happening. But yeah, that was really interesting. So what they do with the wheels is, once they've got it back up, you know, like that, you know, on its I don't want to smash it anywhere, on its you know, upright, then they reset the wheels, which yeah, blew me away. You wouldn't need it, you know, it's just extra weight stuff to retract the wheel. So I thought that was cool. Not sure what that is. It just seems to keep that orientation, so I'm not sure what that is, but we just have cameras, the Canada arm, or I'm not sure what they call it. I think that's what they call it. Great little bit of, camera. Great little bit of innovation from the, you know, Canada side. Little American flag, I hope that's not blurry. Little American flag in there, that's printed. And these bricks just there with the stripes on them, they're a print as well. So let's just have a look at the back. Just close it up, it's easy to handle. So we've haven't got any life in the engines, no flame, and a phenomenal amount of thrusters around here, and that just, yeah, a very cool little build for that. And but yeah, amazing, just fun, just so much fun. I think these are also might be directional thrusters. I don't know what else they would be there for, but yeah. Let's have a look at that cockpit. Oh, we've got one other thing. There's an air brake. I guess that's what this is. Please let me know if, or I'll go looking. I should go looking anyway. I think that is an air brake. But we also have this one on the tail, so it helps it stop. It's first time I've done that to one of their shuttles. And it just sort of spools out at the top a little bit. Just there, but it's just the nature of the brick, I think. You can't do anything about it. It sort of goes together. But yeah, I don't know how they could have fixed that. So let's get into the all-important cockpit. Oh, let's have a look at this first. We will need these. Great idea to put those studs back there to help you, just flick it open. But what we have here is the control panel where you stand to, I guess, work the Canada arm. Sorry if I say that wrong. It looks like we've got an update on these bricks here. They don't look like they used to, but they're very similar. So could be an update. We've got one seat down there. Not sure what that person does. He's got a couple of panels there. I haven't got my glasses on, so it's all blurry to me, so I hope it's not on the camera. I totally forgot to bring them with me. They're just some hobby ones that, since I hit 50, I'm 53 tomorrow, by the way, so yeah, looking forward to that. Not but yeah, hey, you can't stop growing old, hey. You've got no choice over when you're born. But yeah, we can't all live forever, even though some of us would like to. So a couple of new prints there for the cheese slope, and we've got more of those I don't know what it is. Is it some sort of railing, or I should actually have had a look inside a real cockpit. And yeah, those ones on the side which are new there. Great little print. Fantastic. Just fantastic. So here's our cockpit. It's just well, the beauty out of the way. Oh, he's lost a landing gear. It just flops forward easy. I haven't had that before, but I've never done that before, so that'll be why. It normally stays down very well. So our cockpit, printed pieces up there, which I believe are windows, because on my older set, where's the shuttle? Just there. I take it that's what that clear brick there is that there, which would represent a window. So yeah, maybe it's got its shutters on. I'm not sure. Anyhow, new piece for the windscreen that they've made us. Thank you, Lego. Just fantastic. New parts. I was listening to a friend of mine the other day talk about how a couple of things were built the same, and I was like, wow, man, I come from an era, classic space, where everything was built the same, basically. No new techniques left, right and centre, all parts. We'd be lucky if we got a new part once a year. So that's what that's made of. Just funny. And this is where my brick was missing. So I only had 2 of those. Now I do build within. I think this is a new piece. That chair just looks fantastic, eh? As the chair, perfect. I don't know if it was already around or not. If anyone knows, let me know. I can't believe I've seen it before, but yeah, I don't build a lot of my Lego I buy. I just got nowhere to put it, but I want to have it, if you understand that. So yes, so I rang Lego straight away. It was like 5 o'clock, so I still had half an hour, because we used to be able to get them 24/7, but they've changed so much. So I said, look, I've just built this shuttle, and they're going, oh yeah, we can see you brought it off us. Like I'd lie for one piece. But yeah, good on them. I guess you got to be good like that. But so got my spare bit. But I also needed. I had this and it went missing off of my Tantif. The gun turrets are these ski poles. So I do have a spare one in the box, but I've got Lego in the roof, in this room, at my work. Very luckily to be able to store so much at my work. I must do something about it, because not all of it's Star Wars, and I need to just sort of concentrate on Star Wars maybe. So yes, I'll be able to review my Tantif. And this turned up the day I was going to do this yesterday, and this was in the letterbox in the morning. So I was like, oh, that's fantastic. Let's just get that bit out of there. This is so good. Yeah, I was surprised that it wasn't there. And like I don't think I said it, but I was about to. I tip all my bricks straight into a tray. So there's no chance for anything to get lost. I thought this was quite clever. I don't know if anyone's talked about this in their reviews, but that is just stuck to 3 jumpers. It's that cross piece, and they've just built it up in such a way, and now we can complete the shuttle. It can fly now. It's got all its computers, so they'll be glad with that. These guys have been waiting to get this thing off the ground for some time, minus a cheese slope computer. They'll be off. Right, I hope I haven't taken up too much time, because there's more. Right, the shuttle, the satellite. So you have to dismantle this, which isn't that bad. You pull off these. Hang on, we're in too close again. I need an automatic focuser. Maybe it's time to buy a new camera, Andrew. One of these bricks comes out. I'm not sure. It can't be that one, because it's got building on it. There it is. So this little bit pops out of there, which is just cute. They've put a couple of the old, I think these were first in Star Wars, possibly. I remember seeing that on the first B-Wing with the little base. It was the first time, and period-wise, would have been the first time that I'd seen one. I think I'd seen it before that, but I was like, oh, is that where it first comes from? Actually should look it up on Brickset, because they tell you, how far back that brick goes and what the sets they were in. So you get this little thing here. I hope that stands up. This little stand, which you build, because this is what supports the shuttle. The Hubble in the shuttle. Gosh, I'm going to get lost here. I thought this was so clever. Now you need one of these. They give you 2 just to even it out. And they're just stored and those little bricks there, you know, those ones that are sort of countersunk, the original. These were window headlight bricks for me when I was a child, back in the 70s. No, I think it was the start of the 80s. No, it wasn't. It was the end of the 70s. Sorry. So yeah, it was then. So we'll just lift up. Feels like it's going to fall off every time I do that, but it never does. It's just got a funny feeling, the old Canadian arm. Now there's a splot in the middle here where they've left out, there's these bricks along the side and they've left it out. I hope I'm in the camera. I don't think I am. Let me sit down and get with you. So this piece here, you know, it's filled in all the way along except for just there. And that, my friends, is for that piece there. So you slot that in there. Where you've removed your piece there and your foils, you, in the last stages of the build, you make up, I can hear the birds outside going cheep cheep, come and feed me Andy, because I feed the sparrows and everything, and the I think they're blackbird, they're gorgeous. We get starlings as well, but they're just scavengers, man. But yeah, so if you hear a cheeping, it's just, there's probably some biscuits out there that the cat hasn't eaten and it's wanting them, so, but too scared to come down, living in fear. So you put them on, which is supposed to be the foil rolled up, the foil rolled. This luckily goes in such a way that that beautiful print is forward, I was going to say, is up. Take your two little Exoforce Exoforce hands. They just go into where the Hubble sits on its stand, which is very cool. And you just do that, and you are deploying the Hubble. Now I'm not sure how far these actually come down. I couldn't see anywhere that it actually had the actual orientation of the bay doors, so I'm not sure how far they drop, but yeah, what a beautiful thing, eh? It's just fantastic. The shuttle is gorgeous on its own, let alone this little, the Hubble as well. It's just too much. Lego, you've really done well this time. This is just so fantastic. Apparently, you can just about take a screenshot of a shuttle. I don't know how to do things like that. Screenshot of a shuttle and overlay it on the model, and it's pretty spot on. Its dimensions are so exact. Now I'm not sure what one Discovery was, but the Columbia was the first one, but it lost a bit of foam. I don't know if you guys know this, but the tank, the big orange tank, has got a foam around it, and a bit of foam came off it, the size of a suitcase, and hit this leading edge in line with that wheel, or very close to it. And when they didn't know about it, I think they did, but they thought it would be alright, those on the ground. They didn't tell these guys up there. And as they came back in through re-entry, you know, the wheels were up, but hot gases was slipping in here, and that's what destroyed Columbia, sadly. You know, space flight is a very, very out there on the edge thing. So you know, these guys go up every time. You know, with in mind that they might not be back. You know, I don't know how you do it. You know, they're just real supermen and women. So to put this in the shuttle, you need to remove these because they stop it from closing or sitting in there squarely, because these little pieces here sort of lock it into the model if you put it in properly. Just sits between like that, just sort of snuggles it in there, and it moves backwards and forwards, but she's home until it's in its real home out in space, taking pictures of the pillars of the universe, I think they're called. What a fantastic shot. That Hubble is something else. So there we go. I hope you like that one. I hope it hasn't gone for too long. It probably has. Twice as long as Jang's, no doubt. But, yeah. If you stuck around to the end, I congratulate you, because you're a legend. And thank you if you did stick around to the end. All I've got to say is thank you, and you know, I really appreciate the community of the Lego on YouTube, and yeah, just thank you for watching my channel. You know, I'm a total balls up really, and thank you. Andy Bricks out, and stay safe.